Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. So last week we joined the Mile Club, which was a huge accomplishment. We made it around the block and nothing went wrong. Now we do have to switch the shifter to make it so it's actually correct. I put the bars on the wrong one, so now first gear is where third gear should be instead of the other way around. So we do have to switch those bars, get that thing up, and I'm going to work on tightening it up again, as I did one more loop and I lost a little bit of the gears. You know, the shifter just felt a little sloppy. So we're going to tighten that up and make that thing feel really good. So we definitely have made a lot of progress, but what we are going to be doing today is we have a lot of these panels still laying around that are not prepped for primer. So we are going to work on that. We are going to work on getting the cab again ready for paint and also its final coat of clear. So we have obviously some panels that just need to be ground back, clear up, get some of this thing looking better. We have some chips in the paint, some runs, get rid of that. So first things first, we're going to whip out some of the new panels that arrived and some of the old ones and start getting them scuffed up so they are ready for primer. So we have everything scuffed up on the rear, and I also went and took care of the steering or the shifting column. So that is shifting nicely. I have all gears according to the column. I do want to tighten up a couple more things on that. But what we're going to do now is we are going to start setting up the rear end and maybe even get it mocked up where it's on the truck. So let's go ahead, hop to the back of the truck and start putting on some of the cross sills so we can see the layout of the truck. You're gonna have to move some things around back here, and it's gonna be pretty tough being that I'm the only person here. So those side panels are rather heavy, but we're going to try and get them where they need to go and get the side skirts on, or the side mounts on, as well as all of the pieces, and just get everything looking right up back there and try and make this thing look a little bit more like a truck rather than just a cab on wheels. So as you can see, we're back at pretty much where we started, and that's because of one thing. And what I believe is it's this right here. Now these are supposed to be spacers. They come flat, like super flat from LMC. Now, I look at the old one, and it's got about this big of difference in this panel. So I think that's what we have to do, as that panel didn't line up. Also, I have to figure out something with the bolts. Now, these carriage bolts are a little long for our very back right here, and I don't know what to do. So I have to figure that out as well, and hopefully you guys know, because I don't. All right, so what we need to do here, though, is we need to start bending them up, making them flat here, and then being able to bend it right over here where it's flat and stands up, and I can kind of probably spot weld them like they are on that side. So that is going to be a wrap for today's video, though. We will try this next week and try and get that bed onto the truck, or at least the frame of the bed on, so that we can start working and making this thing look like an actual truck. Now, one thing I also noticed is that those tires are really close when it's down at what level I have now. I believe that will change once these are on. So I did notice that they were on all of them, of the old ones. The old ones were all rotted out, so I can't use those, but that is what we're gonna probably have to do to jack up that back end just a little bit so that we have enough space to get these where they need to go. So we'll see you guys next Saturday when we continue working on the C10 and continuing making progress. So we are very, very far from where we started just earlier this year. So it has been a major amount of progress, from painting to getting everything pretty much set up. I still have to work on getting my choke set up so that I don't have to get out of the truck, close the choke, and start the truck. So we have a lot left to do, and a lot of fun left coming to this channel. So I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you are not, please do consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys next Saturday.